And breaking news coming in with the clock ticking towards the April 2nd deadline for US tariffs. India is racing to finalize a bilateral trade agreement to shield its exporters. The looming tariffs could severely impact Indian goods, raising concerns across industries. Experts are urging the government to fast track to iron out the details of the trade deal, to fast track the entire proceedings surrounding this prospective trade deal between India and the United States. The agreement is expected to unfold in two phases, with the first focusing on the easing of trade in goods, while the US is pushing for greater access to sectors like automobiles, wines and agriculture. India is eyeing relief for its labor-intensive exports like textiles, is the pitch that's coming in from the Indian side. Sources also suggest that India might lower some import duties on American products. My colleague Abhimanyu gets us this report on the latest when it comes to the move to establish a trade agreement between the Trump administration that is pushing these tariffs, as well as the Modi government.
Sources have indicated that the Indian industry is paranoid over the impact of reciprocal tariffs by the United States, which are slated to kick in on the 2nd of April, stating that the talks for a bilateral trade agreement between India and the US are going on well. Sources further said that the Indian industry wants conclusion of a BTA as early as possible to avoid the impact of the proposed reciprocal tariffs with jobs at stake. Sources added that the Indian industry wants to avert or delay the tariffs kicking in on the 2nd of April and is writing to the government to protect itself from the impact of reciprocal tariffs. Talks are underway between India and the American delegation, which is in New Delhi till the 28th of March for a BTA between both the countries. As on date, reciprocal tariffs have not been applied by the US. Both the countries are aiming to increase their bilateral trade to $500 billion by 2030 by signing a BTA within 2025 itself. This is not the first round of negotiations yet, but both the sides are looking to finalize the contours, the negotiation schedule and the terms of reference of the proposed BTA. It's likely to be finalized in two tranches, with the first tranche expected to focus on issues pertaining to goods trade. The US has sought greater market access in certain industrial goods, automobiles, wines and agriculture, while India may seek duty cuts in labor-intensive sectors like textiles.